No, I'm ninth. I'm last. I'm third.
I'm fourth.
I'm fourth.
Oh, Dave Cook gets What's it gonna be?
Colin, Jesus.
Jesus! Oh crap! I wasn't ready for this.
I'm gonna need to be a striker because if I
No, I can't do it. I can't.
who's it gonna be?
Oh, Nails Hunt. Holland draft.
Took
Holland.
Sterling?
He's a big
Wow.
You got to think about it. How is this gonna be entertaining
Troy,
to watch?
I'm sorry.
Jesus! Jesus!
I got nothing.
Oh, what?
That's blasphemy. See you at the comedy club. I'm taking this, boys.
What?
That's a big risk.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Now, I don't know.
Oh,
I would have picked.
that was deadly.
It's a good pick. I actually considered
Oh!
If you're gonna get a midfielder,
Yeah, burn it.
gosh, you're running low.
Cooler chat. I like it. It's back to Logan.
There's like no one good left.
Are you kidding? Oh no, this is where it's supposed to be.
No, there's no one left. It's over.
The top looks terrible though.
My next pick- yeah,
My
yeah.
next pick is in 20.
5
See,
seconds.
This is always the issue. With
Soccer. Oh.
Soccer. Always knows how to play.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to be next.
I've never seen without it.
No. I don't want to. I don't want to be next.
Wing back. McGinn.
Oh McGinn. What?
The workhorse of Villa. McGinn.
Jeez.
I love people's choices. Choosing have a team player.
Josh, you have 5 seconds. Oh.
Oh no! And now everyone gets the goalkeeper. This is always how it goes. No.
This is an emotional roller coaster.
My defense running low. He's running low. Oh my!
Oh!
I was gonna choose him.
There's literally.
Nate Madsen.
I don't.
wish he'd come there, but
I don't like my team at the moment.
maybe we can trade. I don't know.
Neil is-
I'm using my whole team.
Is Cucurella gonna play at Chelsea?
Cucurella.
Son will carry him.
Wait, someone picked Odegaard already?
Yeah.
No. Everybody's gone.
If no one will do it,
No, it went way quicker than I believed.
if no one will do it, I'll have to.
This is what wins you the league here, though. These picks.
Yeah, the mid
Not
pick.
the exciting.
Gage. He's getting nervous.
What am I doing?
Mandy Rat.
What? I didn't see Mendy.
Yeah, he's still
Oh, the
there.
goalkeeper?
Our left center back is the one in
I don't know anything about Arsenal.
Andrew.
Romero in the middle.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
No!
He's dying.
Yeah. But you don't get them.
10.
No! I hate you! I was my next. I'm lost. But he laughed.
Oh, jeez. What's going on in
I
that
really had it
frame?
all.
Draft has officially ended, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, everyone, the draft has officially ended. This is the day after. Let's look at everyone's squads. So, first, we have my squad. I don't know how I feel about this. I think I really like my midfield and my forwards, but my defense is pretty risky, and my goalkeepers also. So let's start with goalkeepers. For goalkeepers, my starting keeper is Nick Pope, now on Newcastle. I think that's pretty good, but they might stick with Dubravka, which could be risky, but I think Pope's a better goalkeeper, so I think he should start. And they face Forest the first week, so I think he might be able to get a clean sheet. Next up is my other keeper, which is McCarthy, who towards the end of last season he was the starting keeper for Southampton, but he wasn't at the beginning of the season, so maybe he will now, especially because Forster's gone. So I think he'll probably start, and I feel like he could be a good replacement, but I'll primarily use Pope. For my defense, I have Koulibaly, who I'm really happy I got. He's definitely going to start every game, I hope, and he's just such a good defender. Definitely deserves to start for Chelsea, and I hope he does. I have Cucurella. If he stays at Brighton, he'll probably play every game. If he goes to Chelsea, he'll probably start most games over Alonso. But if he goes to City, that could be bad. But I'm just hoping he doesn't go to City, because maybe he'll get more clean sheets, but he'll probably play less, so I'll get less points. But I think that was a good pickup, because I feel like it's a good choice no matter where he goes. Next up I have in defense is Malacia, the new Man United signing. This was very risky. I don't know if he's going to play. I really, really hope he does over like Shaw, but you never know. I feel like he could do really good, or they just never play him. So I might have to get rid of him soon, but I'm just hoping he does, because he's a good player, so I think he deserves to start. I have him in my starting 11 at the moment. Hopefully, he plays this first game against Brighton. The other defenders I have are Ake. I chose Ake because Laporte's injured at the moment, and he's been starting in a lot of preseason games. And I just feel like Pep really wants to use him this season. I know he's been talking about it. And I feel like if Ake plays more games, he has the potential to score more goals, because he's really good at heading. So I feel like he can not only get a lot of clean sheets from City, but also a few goals. And then this was probably my riskiest pick of the squad, getting Spence, the new Tottenham signing, because there's like 4 different right backs for Antonio Conte to choose for Tottenham, and nobody knows which one is going to play. So I just chose Spence because he's new and he's young, and I know that he's pretty good. So I think he might play a little bit. He probably won't start, but you never know. I feel like if he does well his first few games, he might start him, or at least bring him on at halftime a lot. So I think he could be a really good pickup, especially because he gets a lot of assists. But it's all up to him if Antonio Conte plays him. So he'll primarily be on my bench, probably. Next up is midfield. I'm really happy with my midfield. My first pick was De Bruyne. I got De Bruyne. Obviously so good. He probably won't get as many goals as last season, but he still gets tons of assists and still gets a lot of goals. So I think that's a good pickup. I got Rodri, who, I don't know. I think that's a pretty good pickup. He scores. He scores a lot, actually. But he only scores from outside the box. So that could be good or bad. I feel like he might do really good this season, and this could be a smart pickup. But I'm just hoping that, because I know he's definitely a confirmed starter. I know that. But it's up to whether he'll score or not, because the midfielders don't get much points for clean sheets, even though he's a CDM. I also have Tielemans, who he might be going to Arsenal, which he might not play as much on Arsenal, but I think it's a little too late for that. I think he's going to stay at Leicester. He'll probably play every game, and he gets a lot of assists and goals, so I think that was a smart pickup. I also got Billing from Bournemouth, 10 goals and 10 assists last season. This was kind of a risky pick because it all just depends on... It basically depends on how Solanke does, because they have a great combination, and Billing's constantly feeding Solanke. So if Solanke doesn't put those goals in the net, then he won't get the assist. So I'm hoping they both do very well to just help the team out and my team in fantasy. And then my last midfield is Ziyech. I think he's one of Chelsea's best midfielders. I think he is their best outside of Mount, but they just don't play him enough, so he'll probably be on my bench most of the time, even though I think he has the quality to start for Chelsea. But especially with Sterling now on the team, he probably won't start, but he still gets a decent amount of points here and there, so I think that was a good pickup that I could just use him every now and then. and he could really help me out with some needed points. Last up is forwards. I have Antonio from West Ham. He most of the time starts. I'm confident that he'll start in most games. I know they just bought a new striker, but I still feel like they have more trust in Antonio, and I think Antonio's better. He also always starts the season off strong with a lot of goals, so I might get rid of him like around Christmas, but for now, he's pretty good, and I think he'll do well. I also have Solanke, which I think will do really well in the Premier League. He wants revenge with Bournemouth back in the Premier League. I think he's going to do really well. 30 goals last season. I feel like he's going to get at least 10. Let's hope. And I feel like he could definitely get one against Aston Villa first game week. My final player is Martial. I think that if Ronaldo leaves or doesn't play for Man U much, Martial is going to fill that void. And I've seen him in preseason. He looks pretty good, got a few goals. But it just appears that today I found out that he got an injury. So there's a small chance of him playing for this first game week. But that's fine. I think he'll still do really well in the whole season if Ronaldo isn't on the team. So overall, I think that's a decent pickup. I'll show everyone's team up on the screen at the end of the video. Let me know who you think is the best. Thank you so much for watching, and let the games begin.